Hey y'all, what's up out there? YouTube, Vsauce, the real Vsauce. Excuse me. I always forget that part. Anyways, I've been thinking about actually changing the name of the channel to Get Sauced. Get Sauced with the real Vsauce. Let me know what y'all think. Going live tonight, getting out of a Startup Tech Valley meeting. Next agenda is December 5th. We will be donating toys to Tots there. So check it out. Startup Tech Valley. Hashtag Startup Tech Valley. Bing bong nipples. What's that say? Is water wet? Those a bear in the woods. Oh, got any gum? I don't know who that nipples guy is, but you got some good content you're posting out there, buddy. I like your comments. But yeah, I just got out of this Startup Tech Valley thing. There's a couple pitches. Virtual reality game company. Very good speakers, though. There was another guy. He wanted to sell some app add-on. He wanted to sell some app add-on for car dealerships. I wasn't really convinced, given the fact that there's CRMs that already exist that are out there being built as add-ons to other platforms. The one difference that he did have that I know of CRMs is CRMs are very robust, and yes, they do take a lot of time to train people on. And he did make some good points about turnover in the car sales industry being like, whoa, I mean, really? Turnover as car salesman? Go figure. Not to knock the car sales game, just it is what it is, folks. Anyways, that guy was a very good speaker. I liked a lot of the vibes that he was putting down. I liked some of the people that he was working to. So I definitely am going to reach out to him and connect and follow up, because I want to mine out some information from some of his mentors. I want to hear what he has to say. Sounds like he's a little bit further along in his venture than I am. True facts, I just plinked down $500 on my first t-shirt order. So there's going to be some t-shirts for my apparel company coming. Awesome sauce. I'll plug y'all in a little bit when I get back from the convention. Hey. Then the third guy is something that's very near and dear to me and close to me. And quite frankly, very close to one of the reasons why I decided to start this channel. Again, do not forget, even though I have a lot of animated antics, I am an educator. I'm here to support you. Whatever I can do. If I don't know the answer, I'm not afraid to say I don't know. But the thing that separates me and the rest of the traditional education sector, will say, I'm not going to say everybody that's an educator or an influencer out there, is that I don't give up. I will follow up and I will find you the answer. I'll plug you into somebody that does. I have a lot of resources available to me. One of my favorite lines that's out there is, your network is your net worth. So anyways, this guy was in human resources, HR, and they're building a platform for what they called employee engagement. And I've done a lot of things. I've been in the education sector. I've been in public sector, tax, DMV. Oh, talk about employee engagement. What's that? Oh, we got Tawanda saying, hey, T, you got to jump on my YouTube channel, girl. She's messaging me on the FB Messenger. Nice girl. I worked with her for a little while in the restaurant biz. She was over that place too. Definitely moved on. I ain't seen her in a minute. But human resources, employee engagement platform. What is that? How do you get your employees engaged in your company such that they are going to make your entity, your corporation, whatever it is, more profitable? Well, you need to give them something of value. It's like anything else. It's sales, it's marketing, it's adding value. What is your value proposition? Well, we provide you with benefits and a paycheck. Honestly, who gives a fuck? I'm coming in here and I'm doing something that you don't want to do yourself. That's why you're paying me. Employee, corporate America, corporations around the world, it's the new slavery. Let's not call it anything else. Let's face it. All these people that are out here working their 9 to 5s, doing their 40 and getting out. Oh, I just got offered some overtime. Oh yeah, that's more time that you can't spend with your kids, or that's more time that you can't spend fishing or ice skating or whatever is your passion that drives you outside of clicking a button on a mouse for a corporation. All right? So employee engagement. But the thing that was the stuff, I'm glad we had a lot of smart people in this room tonight. The thing that I was very happy somebody brought up, because I was going to bring it up if nobody else did. Where's the accountability factor in this process? And nobody has the answer to that. That's the number one problem that I've seen being part of any sort of large organization in corporate America. Accountability? There's no accountability once you go above like the first or second layer, if you're talking about from bottom up. The shitheads. Have you ever seen the drawing where there's all the little birds on the branches? It's like a pyramid, and the birds above them are all shitting on them. So the guys on the bottoms are shitheads, and the guys on the top are assholes. Because if you look up, what do you see? If you look down, all you see is shit on people's heads. Shit rolls downhill. That's where that expression came from. That guy was very smart, and I'm definitely going to reach out to him too. So, why the title of my live stream here tonight? Well, the universe be talking to me tonight, folks. You just got to know how to talk back. So, these people that I mentioned, that I did some highlight commentary on, they're definitely going to add value to what I'm trying to move forward to in terms of me learning, my organizations as entities, plural. All right, don't let anybody tell you that you can't do more than one thing. All right, fine. Maybe you're not going to accelerate forward as fast, but if you get to the right people and you get enough resources, you can do them all. That's what I'm doing. I don't care what anybody else says. Anybody out there that's been successful will all tell you the same thing. They've been wrong their entire life. And now that they're actually winning, it's good to be wrong. Great. I'm glad I was wrong. I'm glad. Keep telling me I'm wrong. What are you doing with your life? So they're going to move me forward. I'm going to learn from them. They're going to learn from me. I have not followed a straight path. Not even close to it. And, it's real simple. I have an extremely unique perspective to offer to a lot of people, along with a vast amount of intelligence and data, with facts to back up my statements. I know for a fact that's why a lot of people don't like me. I rub people the wrong way. Because if you're going to come at me and tell me I'm wrong, you better have the data to back it up. You better have the logic to stitch your statements together with that data. If you don't, I'm calling bullshit on you. And I'm going to back it up with facts and logic. And when I do that, people don't like it. People in authority don't like to be wrong. You know what? I call bullshit on that too. If somebody underneath me tells me that I'm wrong, the first thing I do is this happened here. All right, hold on. Everybody else, go about your business. Come here. Rewind. What did I do? Wait, can you explain that? And at first, people are intimidated by that. It's just like, wow, nobody really takes the time in an authoritative position to rewind and ask that. You're getting feedback, input, output. And sometimes when these people tell you that, it's like, wow, how could I overlook that? Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Thank you. If I had the resources to reward the moxie and the courage and the candor to bring that up to the boss and tell me that, and then like I learn from it, I would. I need people like that to surround me. So, two universes talking. Let's see what else happened. At the end of the night, well, at the beginning of the night, I bumped into a very attractive older lady who was also, she said she was a biochemical engineer who was kind of like me. Couldn't really find anything to do with that education. So she said she wound up in modeling it. 47 years old, modeling with 18 and 20 something year olds. Very attractive lady for her age. Wasn't embarrassed or ashamed to tell me that she's 59. And she was trying to do the same thing that I was doing. Network, find some funding for what she wants to start up as a company. So we'll definitely be following up with her. Who knows, maybe I can get her to do a segment on the channel. Universe talking right there. Possible partner, do a VC. Right? She doesn't have a hype man. I'm hyped up on everything. I'm hyped up. I'm high off life. I'm sick and tired of being a loser at life. Give me some money. I need money to move forward with what I need to do. I'm not gonna lay it all out here on the video, but this is what I'm driving home to everybody out there. This is what I'm teaching and learning y'all on. You can't do anything without the right funding. If you don't have the funding yourself, you need to go out there and you need to get it. Who's got my money? Follow the money. The money follows everything. If you have a good idea and your planning is well thought out and articulated to the point where the investors have confidence in you, you'll get whatever money you want. Right? There's trillions, literally trillions of dollars being invested into marijuana. Right now, as we speak, every time I wake up, I get news feeds. 700 million here, 50 million there. 6.4 billion funds raised in 2 days. Why can't that be you? Why can't that be me? Anyways, Universe talking again. A good old friend of mine. I didn't ask if I could plug him in. I don't care. Because he wants to venture out into the financial advisory and fintech field. He told me that he bombed trying to launch some fintech. If nobody knows what that is, Google it. FINTECH. Learn something today. But I was very surprised to see him because last I knew, he was living down in Long Island. So his journey brought him back up here, going through a few things in life. And we had a very valuable conversation. So that's another person that I plan on following up with. Extremely intelligent young man. Always a smart grown up. Except he took a different path than mine. Mine was more like, I'm moving forward. Here's my paths. Yeah, that one right in between it. Let's split the uprights. That's where I'm going. You got to pioneer something. You got to create something if you're going to be successful on your own terms. So, given the fact that he's in the financial industry, and he has been for his entire adult career, I believe he does have access to money. He's also looking for more money. I said to him, why aren't you going back to your people that you've been working with? He didn't really have quite the answer. I don't know, maybe it wasn't the right time or place to get into that conversation. You know, this is what I talk about, communication. I'm not going to push there in a crowd, in public, to extract that information from you. just get the info, connect. I'm going to Vegas in a few days anyways. I ain't got time for this. I gotta go get back to the money. So I'm out doing my deliveries again. Big surprise there. But yeah, it was like a quadruple down on Universe talking tonight. So whatever you do, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. That means you should be listening twice as much as you're talking. I do a lot of talking, but that's because I have so much going on up here. It needs to get out. It needs to get out before I wear myself out. It has to. Bing bong toast. Mickey. Was OJ innocent? No way, man. Everybody knows he was guilty of sin. He even said it. I just made that part up. I don't know. That whole case was a mess. You know, and that was like the golden era of corruption within the justice system on the police end of things. You know, that was like right around the beatings and the LA riots and Rodney King over there in LA. I mean, we just had Dominic Comatel right here in Troy, New York, roughing up people at the Little League games out of his jurisdiction, flashing his badge in their face. I mean, I grew up with that kid. He definitely was a bully his entire freaking life, and that's messed up. You should not give those guys a badge. Jason Geneva, the most underrated bodybuilder of the last 10 years. Never heard of him. So as I'm wrapping up my Universe spiel here, how do I get to the comments again? Jason who? Put that up there. Type the name in again. Jason. Genova. I like it. You guys are just going with it, man. We're not even talking about bodybuilding or any of that stuff. I don't know. From these pictures, he doesn't look like much of a bodybuilder, but Lord Vader 25. That's a sick freaking tag. I like it. Okay, those are a little bit more. I don't know. I'll have to look up his story a little more. Holy crap, yeah, he's a little guy. Look at his legs, though. Those are pretty big. There's some good pictures of him. I don't know. I mean, yeah, little guys, man, they don't get as much publicity. Holy crap, what happened to him? Burned by the cops. Oh, maybe that's why you're bringing it up, because we're talking about the cops. Ooh, those are some nasty pictures. Poor kid. Yeah, cops, man. So, the only advice I could give to people is roll with the crew, and if anything happens to you with cops, get the people filming it right here. This is your defense. But you also have to do you and do the right thing and be obedient to the cops, because that is their job to tell you what to do. Right or wrong, you still have to be compliant. That's your part as a citizen in society. Unfortunately, we don't have a better system. You know, it's like many different things. I was actually listening to Gary Vaynerchuk talk the other day, and he was doing a presentation to people, and there was a teacher that came up, and he was saying the troubles that he was having with the education sector where he was at, and how he wanted to progress it, and he wanted to be better. He wanted to push his kids in school, but the system wouldn't let him do it. So Vaynerchuk says, dude, you want to know why? It's because the fucking education system's broken. There's no way you're going to change that shit from inside. It's been broken for years. I'll take it another step further, and I'll tell you that I'm not going to go there. I'm just quoting people. I'm not going to go there. But, yeah, there are lots of imperfect things in this world, and rather than writing more laws, maybe we should be putting our human brains together, solving problems that already exist rather than creating more laws and more problems. That's why I'm here. Let's do this, world. Let's get together and solve some problems that are worth solving. Let's not just go around and, sell ShamWow or with Flex Seal. Flex Seals. The world's about Flex Seal and McDonald's. Anyways, stay in tune with the universe. Just follow your path and be happy, and things will start happening for you. Like, things will fall into place. But in the meantime, you do need to do something to keep yourself moving forward. That's why I'm doing the gigs. I tell people all the time, I got 3 college degrees. Guess how many are in driving a car and or delivering food? B-Sauce, signing out.